Hey guys, today is gonna be a quickie about fabrication. I've just created something spectacular that'll be a crime to keep in a secret, so let's get going. As y'all know, I'm constantly making stuff here in my workshop. You obviously remember I showed you a spinning rig version 2.3. With a double speed rail horizontal support. Well, it was stronger than the first version, obviously. I'd even call it iteration, but definitely has certain flaws. For example, while it held double the weight without sagging, but, and it appeared crucial during product videography, while going 360 part of the way through, it went smooth and stayed centered on the product, but the other half, it started to float and lose the axis no matter how hard we tried to keep it steady. Also, it lacked precision. It was quite hard, up to almost impossible, to adjust precise centralization of the camera on the axis of rotation. That's what it looked like. Weather lenses forgave this, but after about 40 mil, such errors became noticeable. It wiggled an inch left and right due to weight of the camera, lights, background, and the fact that its rotation center, that part, was not its center of the mass. That's where the center of the mass goes. And screw this smart-ass physics, in a nutshell, it was not ideal. And guess what? I discovered a new one that I gonna build and test run today. This time, the core of the evil mechanism will be a huge aluminum square tube, 6-inch in size. That's the largest I was able to find among regular non-custom offers. I bolted bearings at the top and the bottom, cut 2 large holes to bypass a speed rail through the center, that's my rotation axis, and this time I bolted speed rail clamps to both sides of the square tube to balance the weight and allow further fine adjustments of the camera. I would really love to give you a closer look at it. That's what it looks like. Just look at this beast. That's like a Thor's mullet. That is the center of the rotation, and these two, that's where you fix your camera. This time I bolted speed rail clamps to both sides of the square tube to balance the weight and allow further fine adjustments of the camera. Technically right now it's perfectly symmetrical. Also, learning through bitter experience, I enforced the base by making it wider and added more cross sections. A few light tests passed no problem. 100mm lens and a tiny object in frame stayed centered, glided like a charm. As always, crash tested it with my own weight. Stayed strong, no problem. I enjoyed crash testing my own stuff. First of all, it's quite enjoyable. So, if you need your camera to spin around, if you have a project with rotations, hit me up, let me wrap my head around it. New York folks, peace.